Okay, y'all. So the elephant is in the room, and we got to talk about it because on the last episode of Divorce Sisters, we saw that Tiffany was like, I think I might be ready to get back out there and date again. And the question remains, is Geneva going to tell her about this whole relationship that she had with this man? Is she going to make sure that her friend does not get her heart broken by trying to jump back out here so fast with this guy that she seems to have so much in common with? I don't know if she's going to say anything or not, but here are my thoughts on if she should go ahead and tell her friend Tiffany. Now, I will say this. I do think that the timing was not right for her to say anything to her right then. I think that she's processing this herself, processing the idea that this indeed might not be William's baby, that there is this chance that maybe, this is this man's baby. And now he's back. She has these clearly deep feelings for him that she is trying to suppress. Clearly her relationship with William, there's something wrong with it. I don't know if he's boring. I don't know what it is. I have no clue exactly because we haven't quite been told exactly what it was, but we do know that Javon said something along the lines of this is probably the most excitement that you've had in years, which leads us to believe that maybe there's just no when it comes to her and William's relationship. But one thing that we do know is that William seems to be an amazing father, and it would be a disservice for him not to be the father of this child. So let me just say that. But back to the subject at hand. Should Geneva actually go ahead and tell Tiffany? I think she 100% should tell her, but I think it should be after she has the conversation with her husband. Look, at the end of the day, this secret is going to come out. The more people you tell, the more chance of the secret coming out. And I think Geneva just needs to face the fact that she's going to have to tell her husband about this affair that she had, and she's going to have to tell him about the possibility that this may not be his child. And I know that's probably not what she wants to do, but it's gonna be what she has to do. And after she tells her husband, then of course she needs to tell her friend so that her friend doesn't get caught up in this guy. But I don't think she should linger it on. I don't think this is something she should drag on and not tell her. But we know typically these type of shows are going kind of day by day, so we're not gonna get any big time jumps or anything like that. So I do think that she just needs to process it and then quickly move on to telling the truth, because I really think that Javon is going to end up saying something at some point. The reason why I don't think she should tell Tiffany right now at this moment or when they were in that room is because Tiffany don't know how to hold water either. And then we learned right from the table that Bridget got loose lips. She told her man Vaughn about Tiffany's husband cheating on him. And then that brings me to the other thing. It is going to be a hard conversation to have with her friend whose husband cheated on her to tell her friend that, hey, I had an affair too and cheated on my husband. Those are going to be some weird conversations, to say the least. However, they are conversations that will have to be had. They are conversations that she needs to have as a friend, as a wife, as a partner, like all of the above. She just has to do it. Even if that means that her and William may not be together, even if that means that her marriage is going to be fractured and torn apart, because clearly something is already wrong with it anyway. So there's that. But I just think that honesty is going to be the best policy in this situation, because ain't no way in the world I'm going to let somebody else tell my secret. And I feel like she runs the risk of doing that. If she tells Tiffany first and then Tiffany tells Bridget and then Bridget turns around and talks, bedroom talk with Vaughn, like this could get crazy. Or if God forbid they tell Naomi, who is in this fragile state right now, and Lord knows what she will say and when she will say it because she's mad at the world, like it's just a really bad time to be having some secrets. And I think that she needs to first tell her husband, then tell Tiffany, and then she can move forward from there, because then it is what it is. But I don't know, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that she should tell Tiffany before she tells her husband, or do y'all think that she should have told Tiffany right then and hope that her friend wouldn't be loose with the lips and tell the other friend, who might tell the other friend? Like, let me know what y'all think. What decision would y'all have made in that moment? Go ahead and drop down in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.